Whenever you want to make sure that your app idea is actually a good idea, you can use two famous ways to do such a validation. Build the MVP or a prototype. And although both are really great for this job, they are meant to work in slightly different circumstances and environment. So in this video we will go deeper into differences, and I will try to help you decide whether you should use MVP or a prototype in your specific case. I've already made a video about how to build the MVP, but I can quickly explain that the MVP stands for Minimum Valuable Product, and it's a really basic version of your app. In fact, it's only a core functionality of your app, and you build it to get to market as fast as possible and get the feedback straight from the users. Very important point here is that the MVP is an actual working app that you can download from App Store. In fact, the MVP can already make you money. On the other hand, a prototype is more of a working presentation of your app. So you make it before any development is done at all. So the first difference is that the MVP is really great for testing assumptions in a real life environment. On the other hand, prototype is more for internal feedback. So whenever you want to send out your app across the company, you want to ask UX designers, developers for feedback, you want to get stakeholders on board, or you want to convince your investors, this is where a prototype is doing much better than the MVP. Second difference, we've already mentioned about that, is that the MVP is already a working app, while a prototype is more of a presentation of an app. But that goes to a third difference, where the MVP is mostly focused on a core functionality, while a prototype can present already a final version of an app with additional features. So it all goes to a fourth difference, where the MVP is mostly focused on getting functionalities work, while a prototype is mostly focused on getting the app look and feel very good. And that all goes to a fifth difference, which is in order to build the MVP, you need developers or development skills, while in order to build a prototype, you need the help of user experience designer. So in general, I think that both MVP and a prototype are really great ways to test assumptions. As I said, it's just a matter of circumstances and what kind of environment you want to engage more, or you want to engage the end user straight away, or you want to engage first some stakeholders or investors. So if you have a clear idea of what you want to achieve and you don't need any external funding, I think it's good to build the MVP and get to market as fast as possible. On the other hand, if you still need some people on board, if you still need to convince some stakeholders in order to get the ball rolling, I think it's good to prepare the prototype and try to convince them that way. So this is it for today. As always, I hope you got some useful information. If not, let me know in a comment. If you have more ideas about the differences between MVP and a prototype, I'm totally open for them, so please leave them in a comment as well. Thanks very much for watching, and see you in the next video.